It's Fierce Friday. Okay, so ever had a goal or something you want to achieve and you started it, but you didn't finish it? Of course you have. It's happened to all of us. Now listen, it's not because you're lazy or you don't have willpower. It's probably because you're flooding your brain with too many details. You know, what if this happens? And what if I don't know how to do that? I call this flooding the engine because those of us that are my age will remember back when you would flood your engine by repeatedly trying to start it, giving it too much fuel and not enough air. You'd flood the engine. It wouldn't start and you couldn't go anywhere. Well, we can end up doing the same thing to our brains when we overload our brains with all the details before we've even taken the first step. And women, we're a little prone to do this. So I love that scene in The Last Crusade where Indiana Jones has to get across this huge ravine, but there appears to be no bridge. But what he has to do is he has to take one step out in faith, terrified, and then realizes there is a bridge. It was there all along. It was just an optical illusion, making it look like there was no bridge. Then he takes some stones, he throws them across, and he can see his way across the pathway. And sometimes that's life. Sometimes we need to do that with our goals. We need to just take one step out in faith, the one thing that we know how to do. And once you've done that, ask yourself, okay, what's the next thing I know how to do? See, you don't have to start out knowing every detail. You just have to know the next step and have a little trust. And have trust that by the time you get to all those details, those what ifs that you didn't know how to handle, you will have figured out how to handle it along the way. You keep doing it this way, not overwhelming yourself with those what ifs, just doing what you know how to do in the moment. And you might find your own path across what feels like a very deep ravine right now. That's Fierce Friday.